Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And I'm Jay.
And we got some news updates for you from around the land of smiles this Thursday, November 13th. Before we begin, please remember to subscribe to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. Now today, we will be talking about a horrific trafficking case involving a Thai woman in Tokyo. Also, severe flooding hitting several provinces across Thailand. But don't worry, we're going to end with some uplifting news from Bangkok's housing market to Phuket's tourism industry. And we're going to dive straight into our first story of the day. This one's been going a bit viral, and I figured we'd finally have a crack at covering it because there's been some more information coming to light. A Thai mother wanted for allegedly trafficking her own daughter to Tokyo. So a Thai woman is now wanted by authorities for allegedly taking her 12-year-old daughter to Tokyo and forcing her into sexual services at a massage parlor. The girl reportedly arrived in Japan earlier this year and was made to work while the money went to her mother. Investigators believe the mother knowingly placed her child into exploitation in violation of Japan's child protection laws. Thai and Japanese police are coordinating closely as this is being treated as an international trafficking case. Officers are also working to determine whether any accomplices or brokers helped facilitate the incident. So I guess it should be noted these are all allegations at the time, but incredibly serious ones, especially taking her internationally. It's pretty gross. 12 years old.
Yeah. What were the updates?
She's on the lam. She's on the run.
Okay.
So they finally issued arrest warrants and things like that. I'm hoping that the 12-year-old is like now in safe custody since they were able to discover her and that she's not still being trafficked somewhere. I didn't really get that as details, but pretty disgusting stuff. And hopefully they'll be able to track her down and bring her to justice. But, I don't know. It's such a gross world sometimes, man.
Yeah. How did they find her? Does anybody know? Did she go to the embassy herself? I believe.
I don't.
The police station.
The girl did, right? Yeah. So she went to the police herself.
The courage of a 12-year-old to do that. I mean, good. You know, I'm glad that she was able to find help.
Yeah, absolutely, and hopefully now the mother. It also just it's gross in the first place, but then all the money is going to the mother too. Like, it's your child is not your property, right? Like, it's a human being, and this girl is going to have a long, tough road to recovery, but hopefully she'll make it. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. For now, we're going to move on to our next story, which is some more unfortunate news. Severe flooding strikes 17 provinces in central Thailand. Heavy flooding has submerged land across 17 central provinces, affecting millions of Rai and numerous communities. Low-lying residential commercial areas have been hit hardest, disrupting transport and daily activities. Satellite data confirms widespread inundation and is now gilding government relief operations. Officials have issued heightened alerts in areas along the Chao Phraya River, including parts of Bangkok. Damage assessments are ongoing as authorities monitor water levels and prepare for additional rainfall.
So this is weird to me because I feel like we had a really dry rainy season for most of the year, and now here at the end, it is all coming down.
Well, it's storms after storms. It was even storming last night.
Yeah, indeed. So I don't know. I don't know if this has anything to do with climate change or something like that, but certainly it's supposed to be done by this time of year, isn't it? Like, so I don't know, weird stuff, but brace yourselves because batten down the hatches. It's still not done. So, anyways. All right, let's take a quick break here about our sponsors, our plugs, Jay. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Fazwaz. If you've ever thought about buying real estate property in Thailand, check out Fazwaz.com.
Yeah, indeed. They are the #1 real estate portal in all of the land of smiles. Fazwaz.com is the place to be. Not the only thing. I got to do my plug right now because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. This Saturday, guys, at 420 The Loft, we have an amazing show. Puff Puff Laugh is on again. This is, I have like incredible heavy hitters coming in. Like some guys that run clubs in the UK, some guys from the LA scene. People are traveling to Thailand right now, and I'm just trying to find stage time for them. So over at 420 The Loft, this is right across the street from the M Sphere Soy 22 exit. You just got to go up the stairs. All you got to do is buy a drink or a little puffy thing, if that's what you're into. And you can enjoy the show. So that's this Saturday. Doors are at 8 p.m. The show will start 8:30. And then that can send you off into your Saturday evening, whatever else you want to do. Hopefully, we'll see you there. All right, back to our stories. Now, then this next story is, people they picked a fight with the wrong people. People with a platform have a way to fight back against the scams. So a floating market vendor was fined after overcharging South Korean YouTubers. Tisk tisk. A vendor at Damnon Saduak floating market was fined after being accused of significantly overcharging visiting South Korean YouTubers for clothing. The pair paid a much higher than usual price for a shirt and trousers, prompting concerns over unfair treatment of tourists. The seller admitted the transaction, but argued the pricing was based on craftsmanship and that price tags had not been displayed. It's a tricky move. The YouTubers declined a refund and instead called for fair pricing for all visitors. The case has prompted officials to review transparency among market vendors to prevent further complaints. This is kind of normal, isn't it, Jay?
Like, I wish I knew how much they overcharged, but it is a local market and local vendor.
Yeah, it's dual pricing. I remember this is such a big thing, and when I lived in China, everywhere you go, you had to negotiate. Like, they'd give you an insane price because a lot of tourists just pay it.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, what? No. Like, no Chinese person was ever paying that price. So you'd be like, okay, talk it down. And then it's like this 15-minute ordeal. We're just like, oh, come on, dude. Like, just bring it down. Usually Thailand's a bit better than that, but not always.
Yeah. I've got mixed feelings about this story.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's wrong. Yes, there's dual pricing everywhere. But, there's no buts, but it's very difficult to regulate the same prices in a local market with local vendors, right?
Agreed. Look, I think this is only happening, like, they got fined because the South Koreans had a platform.
And they'd have to pass a law for everyone to kind of have the same prices.
And then would that law be enforced is another question.
It's almost impossible to enforce it. I mean, and we're talking about markets. I mean, come on, guys. We'd be on the streets trying to take a taxi, and there's still many people who refuse to use the meter. So, like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah. I think it's just about that, we got to clean up the tourism image so that people, don't feel like they're getting ripped off and feel like they're having a good time here, so they want to come back and do it again.
But is it newsworthy is what I'm thinking. Like, look, going to a local market and bargaining for a piece of clothing is different to, like, visiting a national park and, locals have free entry, but then foreigners have to pay. For example, if you're really going to argue dual pricing, I think there's much more.
See, but that I think is okay because I think that's above board. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's being listed. Like, we kind of just know what the deal is there. When it comes to the vendors, it just gives you that yucky feeling like, oh, I got ripped off. Whereas, like, if it's posted and the prices
But that
are
could
there,
be for anyone, though. That could be for a local, too.
I guess.
Technically.
Yeah, I mean, but they wouldn't. Right? Locals know better, don't they? Like,
I guess. It's just one of those things, unfortunately. Like, I get it. Like, price gouging is common here.
Yeah.
Especially in touristy areas. And if you're aware of it, then it helps. And if you're not, I don't think it's newsworthy.
Yeah,
I don't think it's newsworthy.
All right. Well, anyways, I do have a farang behaving badly for everybody. Sorry, foreigner. Ooh, so
how dare you?
Mess that up.
Why do you hate farangs?
I don't.
Alex?
I am one.
Scum.
I don't speak for all of them, but anyways.
Yes. All right.
This one's you, buddy.
Keep him check. All right. Our next story takes us to Phuket, where a foreign tourist has been arrested in Phuket for dangerous motorcycle stunts. Oh, no. Okay. Police in Phuket arrested a foreign rider after videos showed him performing wheelies and other reckless stunts on public roads. The behavior was filmed near a popular beach area and widely shared online, drawing strong public criticism. Authorities used the footage to trace and detain the rider for endangering others. The arrest forms part of a broader effort to crack down on unsafe behavior among tourists on the island. Officials say similar incidents will be handled strictly to protect public safety.
Oh, shirtless. No helmet.
Yep.
Reckless driving.
Also, in an area where quite a lot of locals are driving, quite a lot of people are around, there's a lot of damage that could happen. He's not doing it in an abandoned road. Quite impressive to do it on a Honda Click. What seemed like a Honda Click. Just saying.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But definitely. This is too many crimes happening at one time. Again, Jay. How would you do things differently?
Hold on, I'm just looking. I'm sorry, I was reading the news, so I couldn't see the clip properly. Yeah. He didn't even do a wheelie, but I guess they didn't catch him on camera.
He did it at the end.
Did he?
You just missed it, yeah.
No, I mean, no, don't. I guess don't be this person. Like, there's no getting away with this. Do it if you want to do it. Do it by yourself in an abandoned parking lot or something.
Yeah.
Why would you do it in a public area? And obviously it's a cry for attention. Hey, look at me,
Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah.
loser.
Yeah. Anyways, LBH baby, got some losers back home, making a ruckus over here. Well, the good news is that they did get him. And they're like, hey,
Yeah.
knock it off, dude.
Yeah,
I don't
don't
know
do
if
it.
it's slap on the
Yeah.
wrist or something, but at least something happened. All right. Well, we got a couple of ASEAN stories coming up next, guys. So give us two. I think we missed one yesterday, so we'll double up today. But our first story has to do with Australia and Indonesia, who are announcing a new bilateral security pact.
Wow.
We know those Australians have basically invade Bali, so that relationship's important. So Australia and Indonesia have unveiled a new security treaty that will commit both nations to closer defense cooperation. The agreement includes regular high-level consultations and mutual assistance should either country face threats. Nice. It makes a significant expansion of their strategic partnership and amid the shifting regional dynamics. The treaty is expected to be formalized next year after both sides conclude legal and diplomatic procedures. Analysts view the move as a sign of deepening trust and shared security priorities. Did you know that the most common foreign language studied in Australia is Indonesian?
Really?
Yeah. I was so surprised when
It's
I learned
also
that.
a very easy language to learn.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
Bahasa
wasn't
is
aware.
very friendly to learn.
The Bahasa. Sorry, I should know that. But
No, you shouldn't. That's okay. You've
yeah, fair enough.
never even been there.
I've been to Bali once.
okay.
Yeah, but no, it's
All right,
you.
never
You
mind.
just came back.
I
From
tried.
there.
I tried to help you, but
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I did come back from there.
I'm an American. We
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
do this
speaking
stuff.
Thai, it's extremely easy to pick up Bahasa.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. I guess
it's much more straightforward, less tonal, and the accent is easy to match.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I just I think it's really funny that these two countries have such a strong diplomatic tie with each other.
What would Australia do without Bali?
I know.
I say Indonesia, I mean Bali.
They'd be here.
Yeah.
They'd
Yeah,
probably be
they would.
They'd be invading Phuket.
Oh, God. All right.
All right.
Our next story talks about Vietnam expecting to finalize new trade deal with the United States.
USA. Sorry.
Vietnam's government says it expects to sign a new trade agreement with the United States soon following renewed negotiations. The deal aims to address tariff issues and improve market access, particularly in sectors where the U.S. has pushed for more balanced trade. Vietnam has encouraged American companies to take part in discussions emphasizing cooperation and long-term economic growth. Both sides have expressed optimism that the agreement is nearly complete. Full details are expected once final legal terms are finalized.
Well, it's been obviously the tariffs have been big news pretty much everywhere in the world, and countries are trying to figure out how to lower their trade deficit with America. Seems like Vietnam is doing that careful balancing act of weighing Chinese and American influence within their country. And it's just a further continuation of that. Good morning, Vietnam,
Yeah.
as Wu-Tang Life says in the comments. All right, what do you say we take a quick Fazwaz break?
Okay.
Before we getting into our feel-good news of the day. All right, look, we got our feel-good news of the day, guys. Thank you. Brought to you by Fazwaz.
Yeah.
So our first one is actually about the housing market directly.
Yes.
Bangkok housing prices dip as developers increase discounts in Q3 of 2025.
Good time.
Might be a good time to buy, everybody. Home prices in Greater Bangkok fell during the third quarter as developers offered deeper discounts to stimulate softer demand. Rising inventories of unsold units have pressured the market, especially for new townhouses and condominiums. Economic uncertainty has dampened buyer confidence, contributing to slower sales. Analysts forecast that the property market may continue cooling into 2026. The downturn does mark a challenging phase for a sector that had previously seen steady growth. Hey, but price going down.
Yeah.
Better time to buy.
I guess.
Could be. So I get it. The investor side, not as happy, but the buyer side.
Yeah. I mean, that's a trend now, I don't know. I feel like that watching that footage of all those orange houses. I don't like
Cookie
going
cutter.
into those
Yeah.
those village ones where all the houses look the same, like all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird to me too. It happens in Florida all the time. Like, we
Yeah.
have tons of neighborhoods like that.
I live in an OG village. I mean, this makes me realize how old or how long we've been in Thailand, like more than 30 years now with like my family. And Yeah, every neighbor has a different style house depending on their style, their preference. Some people have larger lawns, some people want bigger houses.
Gives it more character.
Yeah,
more
different
personality.
colors, different
Yeah, yeah,
sizes and stuff, and I like that. But I have no problem with a cookie cutter house. They're normally cheaper. They're you know.
Yeah,
They're
I
all
think-
centralized. They all have nice water systems and this and that, and less problems than.
Yeah, and you don't really have to think too much if you want to buy in that area. You're like, okay, it doesn't matter which one I get. It's the same. So.
And in the future, you can sell it because normally they're made by big developments and people know what they're getting.
Yeah, it's true too, I guess.
But still, where's the character?
No, I'm with you. Like cookie cutter, bye-bye.
Yeah.
But
And
anyways.
please note that both me and Alex are not in a position to buy any of those houses, but we have a lot of feelings
Maybe
and comments.
we will be soon. I don't know. Prices are going down.
Yeah.
Doubt.
I'm a renter.
I need some bank loans. Anyways, mortgage, here we come. And if you're doing it,
Yeah.
go to fastwise.com. All right.
That's right.
All right, our last story.
Phuket leads Thailand's tourism recovery with strong Russian arrivals.
Duh.
Phuket has nearly returned to its pre-pandemic tourism levels, welcoming more than 4 million international visitors so far this year. A surge in Russian travelers has played a major role in boosting hotel occupancy and local spending. The strong rebound has allowed the island to recover faster than other parts of Thailand. Tourism operators are now shifting focus to long-term sustainability and service quality. The island's resurgence reinforces its status as one of Asia's top resort destinations.
Yep. So we were just there over the weekend.
There we go.
It was booming.
Yeah.
It was like super booming. And,
Yes.
we've done talks about like, low season, tourism numbers down. Did not feel like it in Phuket over the weekend.
Yeah.
And certainly lots of Russians.
Yes. There's a lot of Russians everywhere now, but yeah, especially in Phuket, Pats.
Yeah. This is feel good news, says that.
We like Russians.
Yeah. It's good for the island economy. There's a lot of money pumping in.
Yeah.
But it is not great news because sometimes in some ways it's not great news. Like our flight got delayed like 3 hours. Like the
True.
Phuket airport is not up to snuff in terms of dealing with these bigger numbers.
And we like Russians.
We do like Russians.
Shout out to our favorite, my favorite Russian. I don't know.
I have 3 Igors.
You
Very
do
good
have
friends.
3 Igors.
Yeah, I'm collecting.
We have an
Igors.
Elizaveta,
Indeed.
everyone's favorite paleontologist.
Marina.
Marina, she's cool.
Ukrainian.
Oh.
We got to stop mixing
how
up our
dare
Russians
you.
and
How
Ukraine.
dare you? Shame. Shame.
Look, they all speak Russian. We're like, but yeah. Anyways,
There we
very.
go.
I have tons of Russian.
They all speak Russian.
Well, I have like tons of Russian, very very close friends, and I think there's a big difference between the Russians that want to be international and like living abroad versus the Russians that just travel here temporarily and bring their cultural expectations. Look. It's not a monolith, right? We can't broad stroke the entire Russian people, just like I would ask you not to do the same for the Americans or really anybody.
You're not getting away with the American one.
How dare you? How dare you? Bat Boys makes a great point. Because it's so much nicer than dying on the battlefield in Ukraine. Yeah, indeed. I can see why a lot of people would want to avoid that. So, kudos to them. Bringing money, spending. The only concern I have is there's a lot of parallel Russian economy down there. So a lot of that just gets siphoned into gray businesses or even black market businesses like in tourism industry and things like that. But if they're being above board and just doing things by the books, then I say welcome to Thailand. All right, well, that'll do it. Jay, wrap us up.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the stories from across Thailand today. You can find more stories on thetiger.com or get involved in the conversation at
ASEANnow.com.
That's Thailand's largest English news forum.
And don't forget, guys, you can also find us on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, wherever you can get your doom scrolling in. Scrolling, happy scrolling. We have a whole lot of content that you wouldn't normally see here on the main YouTube channel, including where I will be going this week to Macau. So, yeah, check it out.
All right.
For now, we'll say goodbye to YouTube and hello to the live chat.
If you like that story, please like and subscribe. And for more Thailand news, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok at The Thaiger, or you can go to thetiger.com and join the conversation.